Yo, chat, what is going on? What is going on this Saturday morning? What is going on, chat? What is going on, chat? What is good, the honored one? What is good, David? What's good, Weave? What's good, everyone? Finally back after break week, soon to be met by another break week, sadly. Spoiler alert. Y'all let me know if my mic's good, by the way. I had some problems with it like before stream that I need to fix, so I think it's fixed now, but you guys let me know if it needs to be like higher or anything. Last chapter of the year, boys. Yeah, sadly, spoiler alert again, this chapter is only like half of what it actually is. It's only like, what, 8 panels, I believe. So kind of like upsetting to end off the year with this. Also kind of upsetting to end off the year in the same match, going on to the new year in the same match. But hey, I guess I'm not complaining if the last goal is gonna be peak. This is exactly what happened with the Manshine City game, but like, of course, not nearly as long. I hate exams. Yeah, facts. I haven't even done my exams yet, by the way, since I'm just like right in high school, right? So the exams are like till after the break. I don't know if it's like a Canadian thing or just like a high school mainly thing, but exams are after the break. So I still have that like worry upon me, at least like having the exams done during the before the winter break. Yuki seems to be playing better than before. That's what it looked like. We're gonna get into all that. Of course, I was never one to hate YUKIMIYA. I actually love his character. I still do to this day. I'm still I fuck with his character a lot. Fuck with his character design, whole skill set. Honestly, I fuck with it. You really thought Isagi was gonna defend the monk to stay on the field? Nah, bro. It was. I said that like that was like a possibility, obviously, like taking into account like it was a very slim chance, obviously, but again, like the possibility is like still always there because of what he did with his thing. I hate his performance and usage, never his character. Nah, his performance was pretty good. I think also like it's also the fact that like he's being like overshadowed. He was like, again, he was like kind of like the antagonist like Kaiser was in Manshine, right? So with those two things combined, of course, like it's gonna look like his performance like is bad. Like his skill set's pretty good. He's like top 3 dribbler in blue lock, in the blue lock project. I should like make that specific, huh? Top 3 dribbler in the blue lock project. Probably top 2, honestly, but I'll say top 3 dribbler in the blue lock project. One of like his shot, like it's not like Baro in terms of like power shot, but his shots are definitely like one to like be wary of. Like again, like a gyro shot, it's gonna be like really hard to like try to like predict like as a goalkeeper. So also take that into account. And then his speed as well is good. Like he like kept up with, I'm never gonna forget that feat where he was able to keep up with Shigiri's top speed from the other side of the field. That's also something to note about. His skill set's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, Butcher at the start of the story was a genius playing like a prodigy if you reread the story. Rin is a genius, but he tried to play like a talented learner. Yeah, that's what he was doing in like second selection. Botcher a genius playing like a prodigy. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Like thinking back to like the first selection, I guess, or even I guess pre-blue lock, with like everybody like telling him like to not follow his instincts. Of that, like I could see that, yeah, for sure. Obviously, I have to go back in the series a little bit. I like Yuki. It's just his performance in the NEL wasn't it. He really should have went to Manshine. Nah, facts, but honestly, like I think his performance is like, I still think like his performance in the NEL, sure, it isn't like great, but honestly, I can't even blame him. Like we have I don't know how to really explain it too. because I guess there's like Kaiser, Isagi, Kunigami there, but Yukimiya really should be like top 5 in Bastard. He really should be top 5 in Bastard. Like top 5 blue lockers, I guess. But yeah, if he went to Manshine, he definitely could have had like he definitely could have improved the skill set much more. But again, it's not like Manshine would have given him like a new skill set. It's like his current skill set is that good and they can push it even further. I could definitely make a video on him going to Manshine. I definitely love that idea. But I feel like it would be a lot repetitive, because like a lot of players could benefit from going to Manshine. Such as like Tokimitsu, such as Yukimiya, as we just said. Like many people can go to Manshine and benefit, like even Isagi. But you know what I mean? Like it's just not, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I want to be a little creative with the ideas. You know what I mean? Oh, I heard someone suggest Shido should learn breakdancing like Jin for scoring. I mean, that could happen, right? That could happen. Let me pull up the tier list first, because I do want to like get into that habit of like doing looking at the reviewing the tier list for the past chapter, reading the chapter summary, and then going back on it. So yeah, so here's the tier list right now. But yeah, I'm gonna just continue to, yeah. Also, I should not be rude before like we continue. Like, how has everyone's days been? How has everyone's day been? Winter break going, weekend has been like, how, what's the word? Shido could thrive in FC Barca. Yeah, that's facts. I think that's facts. But I think it's like he could definitely thrive in Barca. But I guess the only problem is that, like, I don't know. It's like he could definitely thrive in Barca. He can definitely thrive in Barca with Bachira and Otoya. But again, like, I don't like, again, it's when you like think about it, kind of like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like I feel like it's really hard no passer to make him explode. Nah, facts. But like also on top of that, it's like Shido's character, right? It's really hard to think of a way Shido could evolve if it's not like in the mental way, if that makes sense. Like physical stats are pretty good, shooting like literally top tier blue lock, his finishing top tier blue lock, come on now. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's a really hard, like Bachira's like his dribbling has improved, and I don't know if a lot of people like notice it, but Bachira's dribbling is like coming on to like Sai's level of dribbling. And that's because we saw that Rin describes Sai's dribbling as like passive dribbling, right? With like, or I think it's passive dribbling. So it's like Sai would react to the way that his opponents move before he reacts. So, and like pretty much the counter dribble, while players like Yukimiya and Yukimiya and Bachira, the B's are actually messing me up. Like that, like I feel like right with like Bachira and Yukimiya, they have like not more aggressive dribbling, but like they have more of a style, and they have that style. So it's like they don't need to make a counter dribble because they have their style of dribbling. And Sai is like a passive dribble, but now Bachira is now like his dribbling's now better, because it's now he has his own like instinctive dribbling, and then he has his passive dribbling, which he showcased amazingly in the FC Barca game. So that's good. I think that's great. So that puts him like not on like Sai's level of dribbling, because he's been there, done that, but it's like he's coming up. He's definitely coming up. It's definitely a work. And Yukimiya could definitely benefit from this too. And Yukimiya could be like such a threat, because also on that, and then Yukimiya's speed, and then his like gyro shot, like most definitely. Bro has 92 in shooting and 90 in offense. Shido, yeah, like Shido, like a lot of people like to downplay Shido and talk down on his name, but realistically, like his stats are really up there in terms of like the forward striker position. But a lot of people are like, oh, like he's terrible as a striker because he's not like Baro, and it's like you gotta like consider the fact that like Baro is more of like a complete player, right? Like his defending is like stat wise is not like so good, but like we've seen like his defensive feats in like the Uber's game and Bastard. We've seen his dribbling's pretty good. We saw that showcased really in the beginning of Blue Lock, but again in the Uber's game as well, and throughout Blue Lock, honestly, with his chop feints and all that. His off the ball movement is pretty good in the sense that, like, I guess if you think of unpredictability as good, because then, like, you know, he can shake off his opponent, and like his opponents won't know his next move, because his off the ball dribbling doesn't only affect like the other team, it affects his team because he tries to steal the ball from his own team. And what else? Like Baro just in general is like more of a complete player, and Shido is just like it's like putting like all of your skill points into like shooting and like finishing and all that. It's like, yeah, like Baro is a better player than Shido, but as a striker, I do feel like Shido has like over Baro, but it's like a very like slight thing though. So I guess like I could see why as well. Kunigami has 95 in shooting and 94 in offense. Shido stats should be higher. Nah, what do you mean? It makes sense why Kunigami's stats are like that. Shido is just Aomine from Kuroko? Nah, facts. And even at that, like, Aomine, like, actually has, like, good, like, basketball IQ, actually. So it's, like, also that. You know what I mean? So it's, like, it's really a plethora of things. But Aomine is just on a different class of his own, and I don't know if it's because he's that good in Kuroko no Basket, or but again, he has like he has Charles and Itoshi Sai, which showcase like his best like performances. Hold on, I'll be right back. Are you streaming on Twitch right now besides this? Nah, Sammy, I'm not. I'm noticing that it's like cutting off, like my streams like reconnecting like here and there, and I noticed that. I don't know why it's being weird again. Like I like again another like snowstorm like last night, but I don't think it should be like crazy. I don't think it should be like affecting anything or nothing. Yeah, but my bad about that inconvenience, guys. And my bad about that inconvenience, chat. My bad about that inconvenience. I just need to check the stream, need to see if it was down, but it's not down. Is it too much cold there? It's like, yeah, cause if you've been with me for a minute, you know that I moved like it's almost been a year since I actually moved. But yeah, it's much colder up here, and again much more snowier. Being that it's been like snowing every day of the week, no break. And last night it did hit a little hard. So I don't know. But hopefully 2025 we can get that straight. So 2025, not only consistent streams, but also like you know, streams with better connection, so you guys aren't like getting some choppy ass streams. This match will end mid-February. That's gonna suck though. Like a whole year of like PXG. Like now I'm starting to feel that Uber's feeling. You know what I mean? I'm starting to feel the Uber's feeling. They're starting to drag it just a little bit, but I guess like the author's health as well. So hopefully we don't get more of these like half chapters. Hopefully we don't get those half chapters. Shido only seems to be good when the story wants him to be. Nah, but okay. Here's the thing. People be trash talking Shido, but like I want you to think about it. Like I don't feel bad. I don't feel it as bad because of the content of the week. I mean, I feel you, I guess. Don't worry, because of this, and Blue Lock. Oh, I mean, yeah, like Blue Lock's episode, Blue Lock, like Borrow's Goal is about to be animated. I think it already dropped. I haven't checked that out. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to post a YouTube short later. So y'all go check that out if you want later, and also make sure to follow the Instagram and the Twitter. I'm gonna be like promoting like all my Borrow videos, and I'm gonna be promoting the YouTube short as well. So any plans of making content on any sports manga besides Blue Lock? Nah, I do have plans on making more sports manga content. I have in the past. I've made a Haikyuu video. I've made some Blue Lock and Kuroko no Basket comparisons. I've made a Kuroko no Basket video. And I recently finished Ayawashi, another football manga. So I'm definitely going to be hitting that road. Mainly, like, not mainly in 2025. Like, obviously I would love to start it, but I kind of do want to like get the Blue Lock videos off my chest, especially with the anime out, before I start with Ayawashi. And I guess the new year I could start. Like, it's a great opportunity to start nonetheless. But yeah, I do have some plans as well. I do have a Ayawashi, and then I plan to read some other mangas like B Blues, I Shield 21. What's up? What else? We're gonna start the summary in a minute. Hold on, David. Hold on. We're gonna like B Blues, I Shield 21, Slam Dunk. Surprisingly, I haven't read Slam Dunk. And The Climber. Those are the main, and Hajime no Ippo. Those are like the 5-6 sports manga that are on the top of my head that I plan to be talking about soon and reading soon. Ayawashi is still ongoing, right? Yeah, Ayawashi is still ongoing. I did an Ayawashi stream last week, I believe. And I was just catching up with the previous chapters I didn't read. And then there was no stream there was no chapter last week, so I was like, huh. So I'm like, okay. So I already made a thumbnail for the next Ayawashi stream, and hopefully they drop a chapter this week. I don't think I'll be if it comes out tomorrow on the Sunday. I don't think I'll be streaming on the Sunday, but I will be definitely streaming on the Monday or the day after, or the few days after. What do you use to stream? Cause I'm trying to do the tier list for Genius and stuff. What do you use to stream? Like, what do you mean? Oh, I use Streamlabs. I know you can use OBS as well, but I think like Streamlabs is more like beginner friendly, if that makes sense. Like the OBS is not hard at all. OBS is not hard at all, but Streamlabs seems more stream friendly. I mean, more beginner friendly because of, I guess, not how dumbed down it is, but like, you know what I mean. It's like, I don't know. It's not like confusing. It like, I don't know how to really explain it in the itty bitty details, but yeah. Yo, damn, seems like you are a big fan of sports manga. Nah, I am, even though I love the genre, but I haven't tapped too deep into the genre. But the mangas that I have been tapped into of sports manga, I've loved. So I've read a little bit of The Climber. It's been peak, and that was like 2 years ago, and I know it's finished, so I do want to make a video on that as well. I want to make more Ayawashi content, or starting to make Ayawashi content, and a lot more Ayawashi content down the road, as well as Kuroko no Basket. Hajime no Ippo is a big one, but I don't know if I'm gonna start with the anime or the manga. I'm going to start membership soon, before the end of this year, hopefully, and we're gonna be doing a read along. So pretty much, like, almost like every week, I'm gonna try to be consistently with every week. We're gonna be reading like a few chapters of like the sports manga of my choosing, or your guys' choosing, not my choosing, your guys' choosing. I'll give you like a list to like choose from, and the more comments or suggestions I see about it, then we're gonna read it on stream, and it'll be like a weekly thing, and then it can be like, you know, that I may do some reactions on this channel. Okay, like some chapter reactions, episode I mean, the episode's already done as well. I genuinely like your content, specifically of Blue Lock. Oh, I appreciate it, Sammy. I appreciate it very much. I be trying, you know, try to be creative and all that. Have you seen Corey Kenshin's manga? I have seen it. I haven't like been like tapped into it yet because I don't know why I'm doubling my words. I don't know why I haven't been tapped into it, but I have heard about it. The cover looks sick, the art looks sick, the whole idea is fire from Corey. Yeah, I haven't taken a look. I haven't like watched the video. I haven't watched this video. I haven't taken a look to the manga yet. So yeah. Any suggestions which you can give, like any underrated manga, like in general or just sports manga? Cause like Iwashi's heavily underrated, and now it's starting to pick up a lot more traction for sure. If we're talking about just sports manga. Oh, in general, I think. Okay, in general, I'm gonna give you Tomodachi Game. Tomodachi Game does have a lot of hype, but the manga is definitely underrated, and it was definitely a great read. Like I haven't been too tapped into like reading like many series as of late. Call of the Night has also a good story, very entertaining. That one was good. Call of the Night was great. It finished recently, but Call of the Night was a great series. We've been going for like 26 minutes. I'm gonna stop being rude. I'm gonna stop acting like a stranger, like I don't know what to do in these streams. We're gonna be going ahead and starting up the stream, or starting off with the chapter review. Appreciate you, IGAGURI, for the summary, and appreciate you, Keizo, for the leaks in the Discord. Appreciate it. Okay, I'll add Call of the Night in my list. Nice. Let me know how you think, Sammy. Let me know how you think of it, or how you your experience with it. Honestly, if I could go back in time, I would probably read Call of the Night on stream. Like that would be one of the things I'd read. But yeah, let me know if this size is good for you guys. Again, the leaks are short because the author is sick, so everyone, prayers in the chat for the author of Blue Log. Conchiro, right? I don't know. There's a illustrator and an artist. I don't know if Conchiro's the illustrator or the illustrator. Oh, okay, yeah, Conchiro. Yeah, so Conchiro, you know, prayers in the chat for Conchiro. Prayers in the chat for Conchiro. But let's start this summary. Again, short summary. Only half of it. If you want to look at the panels as well at the same time, then go check out the Discord. It's pinned in the chat. And check the Raw Leaks talk channel, all that. Give me a second. Let me just change the music for the stream real quick. Okay. Let's get into it, chat. Let's get into it. So, Blue Lock, chapter 288. First page of the leaks. IGAGURI sheds tears after receiving the regretful order to be replaced. Isagi shoulders his will and returns to the fierce battle. Commentator says, and here we go. Here is the man coming in for Igarashi Gurimu, a super fast dribbler with glasses. Yukimiya Kenya. I don't know why they said Kenya. Yukimiya Kenya. Get it right, commentator. Come on now. Do your job. Come on now. You're supposed to know these things. Those tears taste good. That is crazy. That's like Keizo level hate. That is Keizo level hate. Okay, so Yukimiya is off the field. Or not off the field, on the field now. Jesus, I am not locked. Today, chat. But Yukimiya is off the bench finally. Honestly, it wasn't a surprise. It really wasn't. Like, if anyone really thought that Narutepa would come in, like, they were definitely like trolling. The Apostle of Victory. Let's do this. Now that's actually a cold nickname. The Apostle of Victory. That's actually crazy. I fuck with that. That actually might be like top like 10 like nicknames in Blue Lock, bro. Like Apostle of Victory sounds like it's up there with like the Blue Rose Emperor. You know what I mean? I don't know. No one's touching Kaiser. Let me chill. So on the third page of the leaks, Isagi says Yukimiya, with him on the field, the breakthrough power on the left side will explode. Instead of defending, we're adding an offensive player. It's an order to finish this game. Okay. So Yukimiya is on the left offensive midfielder, I believe, if I remember the leaks correctly. So the people in the striker position are Kaiser and Isagi, and then on the wings are Ness and Yukimiya. And then in the CDM positions, kind of, it's Kunigami and Raichi. And then we have Hiyori on the right back, Kiora on the left back, and Birkenstock, and I forgot the other guy. I can't lie.
I guess you just have to be prepared.
He's still a good written character though, that's why. Yeah, Ikaguri is definitely a good written character. Obviously I'm gonna miss him for sure. This is definitely not gonna be the last time we're gonna see him in the series for sure, but yeah. This chapter is trash. I mean, it's only half of the chapter. I feel like it's good. One part of me, it's like, yeah, I'll take what I get, but yeah, like half of the chapter, that's not like the best. That's not like the most exciting news ever. But on the other side, it's also like, you know what I mean? Like, he could have waited and like no one would be mad because it's his health we're talking about, but hey. Okay, so Isagi says, that's right, other than victory, I don't need any outcome. And then Yukimiya says, let's go, Isagi. So on the fourth page of the leak, we see Gagamaru say, it's sure a win. And then Isagi says, there, it's my moment with Kaiser. And on the fifth page of the leaks, Isagi says, we'll build a rational and destructive three-way relationship that leads to victory. Yukimiya's dribbling speed tears through the enemy. Me, Kaiser, and Yukimiya will rationally and quickly. And then Karasu says, I'll coordinate with you and steal this pass, Isagi. So we see Karasu always stay blocking on Isagi, just like the third selection all over again. I mean, because like you wait 2 weeks for 8 pages is crazy. Yeah, but like again, like break again, next week's break is probably not, it's probably the magazine break for next week, right? It's not like you want, like, it's not like, it's like, I think last week's break was like the author's break. And then this week's break or next week's break is gonna be like the magazine's break. But I mean, like, I know what you mean. Like, one side, like 8 pages, yeah, but like, because he could have waited and no one would be like upset that much. But I'm gonna take what I get, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, oh, you only gave us 8 pages, oh my, you know what I mean? But we see Karasu shocked, and we see Yukimiya, and we see in the final page of the leaks, Karasu says, showing off as it's a pass combination to break through on his own instead of passing it to Isagi. And Isagi realizes that Yukimiya used him and Kaiser's movements to make himself shine, and saying that he wants to be the best, egoist, outwitting, and competing. And I'm pretty sure in that last page Isagi is smiling, which obviously nothing new here. Like, Isagi just loves the game. He does this shit for fun. Yukimiya, again, I love Yukimiya. Yukimiya is definitely like, come on now. Like, Yukimiya is bringing back that OG Blue Lock, you know, that devouring, that chemical react, like, he's bringing it back. He's bringing back all the chaos. He does not want peace. Oh, we could do the debate on Friday, the Genius and Prodigy debate, or like, what are you thinking? On Friday? Like next week Friday? Next week Friday, I think we could do it. I think next week Friday we could actually do it. But yeah, that was the 8 pages of the leaks You guys let me know how you feel about them, even though I'm sure I know how you guys feel about them, but still, nonetheless, let me know how you feel about YUKIMIYA taking the lead in this chapter. Looking like a complete boss, stealing the ball, using Isagi and Kaiser. Yeah, the genius and the prodigy. Yeah, I think I can be able to do it on the Friday. I'll follow up with you on that, for sure. I'll let you know right after the stream about it. I'll let you know after the stream, how you want it to go and yada yada yada. Yeah, but we could definitely do like I mean not really. Yeah, debate tier list. Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, Friday. I think Friday should be good. Given the circumstances, not mad. You good? You good? You good? Like that's what I'm saying. Like the author's sick. You know what I mean? Like realistically, he could have given us no chapter, and none of us can really blame him because of his condition. But I wouldn't rate it like that high. Like, you know, like 7, 8, like that's calm. 5, I wouldn't rate it that low either, but it's like calm. I'd say like 6, 7. It's calm. It's definitely, obviously, if it was like a full chapter, it was definitely leading on to something. Bet we will do the tier list with it. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm down, Weeb. I'm down. Okay. Now, I know this chapter was short, but let's go on with the tier list. Obviously, there's not much to change. Really just YUKIMIYA. There's not much to change. It's really just YUKIMIYA coming off the bench. But now, because YUKIMIYA is like the only one, let's see. YUKIMIYA. Let's see what investment we'd make on YUKIMIYA. I mean, I definitely put him safe. I'm not gonna lie, like he did like more than all of these guys in one chapter. He's going up against the big dogs right now. I'd put him in safe. Yeah, I'd put him in safe. I'm gonna put him at the low end of safe though. But yeah, like he's using Isagi and Kaiser's movements. Like, oh my gosh, he might actually end this match. Nah, that is crazy. Okay, hold up, chat. I know this chapter was short, so I do plan on like not like replacing the chapter, but you know, making the stream longer, you know, just for you guys because I love y'all. Let's go ahead and read that episode Nagi. Let's go ahead and read that Blue Lock episode Nagi. I don't know. Okay, I think we left off with this chapter. I believe we left off with this chapter. Yeah, I think we left off with like Baro's goal as like the ending chapter. I think like 2 chapters actually dropped. Did it? I think 2 chapters did drop. So we can read the 2 chapters as well. Yeah, so episode Nagi, let's get it. Episode Nagi. Let's get it. How you feel? You guys let me know in chat if this size is okay. Shame the anime couldn't deliver. Wait, what do you mean with this episode or what? Do you hope for a studio change for the anime? Yes, of course I do. Honestly, like that's desperately what the anime needs. Like Blue Lock is such a great series, not only plot but also like in terms of like art style, in terms of like pacing, like the manga pacing. I mean, depending on the match, but like you like fag Sammy, like I genuinely need a remake of the U20. Like I need to see the Blu-ray version having like proper animation. Like I don't know, not like I don't know, but I don't know which studio though. I mean, honestly, I guess I just give it to like the studio that's made like Ayawashi or like Kuroko no Basket, but I forgot which studios made Kuroko no Basket. I don't think it was David Productions though, was it? Who was which studio made Kuroko no Basket? This episode? I haven't seen this episode, so I don't know if the anime didn't deliver on Baro's goal. Studio. Which studio? Oh, Production IG. Yeah, Production IG. If Production IG takes Blue Lock, I'm sure it'll be done really well. Better than this season for sure. Studio Bones? I mean, I guess. Like, let me check. Let me see what Studio Bones have made. Studio Bones. Okay, yeah, so they made like My Hero, Full Metal Alchemist, Noragami, Bungo Stray Dogs, Mob Psycho 100. Studio Bones, I don't know. I feel like when it like comes to like anime, also the studio like is very important. I feel like Studio Bones could do a good job, but I feel like at the end of the day, like Studio Bones, looking at like the few animes that they've made, it's kind of clear that they're like more well versed in like animes with more like, and trust me, don't get me wrong, like they could definitely make Blue Lock right, because Blue Lock is so much like a shonen series with like all the auras and all the like all the everything. Studio Period could do it. No, it could work. I think the main ones would be Production IG. I think Studio Period is actually like a good choice. I don't know. Have you seen Ace Note of Diamond? No, but that's also another anime I also want to get into. That's also another sports anime I want to get into. It's just mainly because baseball. I've played baseball for like a little bit, but like nothing more than like a year, like maybe even 6 months. But I've played baseball for a little bit. I'm not that interested in the sport, so I don't feel like I'll be that interested in the series, but hopefully that gives me a 180, because I've seen a lot of people talk really highly about Ace of Diamond and how good it is. So yeah. But okay, let's start off with episode Nagi, chapter 28, titled Bye Bye. This is after Baro gets the equalizing goal, making the game 3-3, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm trying to fix my earbud. I've never played that sport, but it's actually it's the story's fire. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. It's just all everyone's doing is hyping it up. So if it doesn't match up with my expectations of what people are building on it, then man. Would y'all read a golf anime? It really depends. I think, isn't there like a golf anime that's like has like crazy animation? I don't know. Let's go. Okay, so Baro says, all right, let's get this last one. And Otoya says, it's still 3-3. We're still tied. And Nagi's just talking about how this reality doesn't fire him up. And Karasu says, just try it, you mediocre dumbasses. So, you know, they restart the match again with the score 3-3. Karasu passes the ball to Kiora. Kiora manages to dash past Nagi. Honestly, like, Kiora's stocks are mainly coming from episode Nagi. And if Micah was here, he'd obviously be glazing the hell out of Kiora. But I love Kiora's like character, but like hopefully if he manages to end up in the top 23 World Cup, U20 World Cup roster, Jesus, I'm stumbling over my words like crazy today. But if he manages to enter that top 23, he's a player that I'm definitely looking forward to. Most definitely. So we see him get past Nagi with literal ease. And we see Baro start to charge up towards him. So then Kiora, with his quick thinking, he passes to Himizu. Oh, okay. So Himizu, I think Himizu's trying to like, does he try to shoot it or is he trying to trap it? I am sure that Kiora will be in their top 23. I'm hoping. I'm trying to see more. I'm trying to see what they're doing in episode Nagi with him in the main story. And it'll be really sad if it doesn't like correlate. So I don't know if Himizu's trying to make a trap or shoot the ball there, but we see Zantetsu accelerate and stop Kiora. I see. Oh, okay. So he's okay. Zantetsu is trying to get the ball and he dashes towards the ball, but Kiora stops him and body blocks him from getting the ball as it bounces off the ground towards Karasu, and Karasu's in front of their goal and he's saying, "I'll take it. This goal is mine." I'm not gonna lie, like blue episode Nagi's like auras, they're doing it justice. Like Karasu's aura, like they're making Karasu look like a demon. Back in the 3rd selection, he was like top 3 strongest, but they didn't make him look this cold. They didn't even make him look half as cold as this. Oh, okay. So right as Karasu was about to shoot, Shigiri literally does what Zantetsu was trying to do and snatches the ball away from him. Now that is a sick panel. I love the depiction of speed as well with like speed type players like Loki, Chigiri, Zantetsu. They make it look mad sick. I'm gonna go now, bro, because tomorrow I have my exam, so have fun and continue. I'll see you on the next stream. Alright, see you, Sammy SN. Appreciate you for dropping by. Good luck on your exam. Good luck on your exam. Okay, so Chigiri manages to take the ball from Karasu, and he says he's not going for a goal. He's using all that speed while on defense. He's almost out of stamina. That's probably his last sprint, and he used it to win. He killed his own ego. Okay. Yeah, and this is like, I love how this is actually is correlating with the PXG match as well. Okay, so so yeah, Karasu is just shocked that Chigiri wasn't like a total egoist and didn't use his speed to try and score the goal, but used his speed to stop him instead. And I guess it also goes against Karasu's whole idea. This also goes, why does my voice sound like that? Oh my god. My bad, chat. This chapter hired Metavision for the crow. Nah, for real. I love the idea that not only does this match seem like it's like going like together with the current PXG and Bastard Munich match, with like pretty much almost every player playing. Nah, I'm bluffing. Really just Karasu, Zantetsu, Nagi, not Nagi, sorry. But just Karasu's character. What up, yo? What's up, Dennis? What's up? What's up? We're just reading episode Nagi right now. But I like how like Karasu's like whole type of I guess is like logistics, and the fact that Chigiri like killed his own ego, like I guess from like the logical standpoint he was seeing it, like he didn't see that as logical. Like, I'm stumbling over my words, so I don't want to like stutter like crazy. So I'm probably gonna try to speak a little bit slower. Okay, so Chigiri passes the ball and he says to Zantetsu to get his ass up there, and Zantetsu manages to get the ball, and they're about to make a super speed counterattack as he dashes towards the opponent's net. We see Otoya and Himizu try and stop him on a 2-on-1 situation, so he manages to pass the ball to Nagi, who seems to be unmarked, as they're making it into their half. As Nagi makes that beautiful trap again. We love his black hole trap. We see that this is now a 2-on-1 situation, but on the other team with Baro and Nagi versus Kiora. So as it looks like Nagi's about to pass it to Baro, he doesn't. Oh, bro, give this man his props, bro. Nagi, this is definitely adding to the Nagi stocks, because what do you mean he like feints the ball with spin as it's on his ankle, but he traps it and sends it back to Zantetsu, with Otoya switching to him to like cover Nagi and Kiora covers Baro. Oh my goodness. this is actually adding to the Nagi stocks. Like I have to give the flowers, I have to give the credit to where it's due. Nagi is a demon. Nagi's a demon. With his traps, countless abilities, countless opportunities, he's a monster, honestly. A mid-air, like, that is crazy. So we see Zantetsu running for the ball. Himizu cannot catch up to him for the life of him. The best I can do right now shot. Oh, and then he makes that goal, and I'm assuming that he managed to get into his goal zone range. Oh my god. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful for my boy Zantetsu. Clap it up. Clap it up for my boy Zantetsu. That was beautiful from him. I'm not even gonna lie. So they managed to get the goal. They managed to one-up Team Red 4-3 with only one more goal for them to get. Then they managed to turn the tables. So Himizu's like, hey, what are we gonna do? We're gonna lose. We're losing. And Kyora's like, damn it. And Otoya says, on the Mr. Cliff's edge. Yeah, so they're all like comedians. It's really good. And so Karasu, being the team leader, he says, sorry guys, my read on things was dead wrong. With all the egoists here in Blue Lock who rely on their own skills, I never expected them to surpass their own egos this much to focus on winning as a team. Yeah, I guess I underestimated them too. Same. They're driven us into a corner. Yeah, but thanks to that, I can see a way to win this or a break match. Oh my god. They're making Karasu look mad cold. Like, I'm just appreciating like how cold Karasu looks. I've never read this side manga. How many volumes are there? I don't know how many volumes are there. There's like, this is chapter 28, I believe. So in terms of volumes, there might be 7, 4, 21, might be 4 or 5 volumes. But man, they are making this man Karasu look way too good for his own good. Like, way too good. Lend me your extraordinaries. Lend me your extraordinariness. Oh my god, Karasu. Karasu, you demon. Karasu, you go. This is definitely like adding to the stocks. Like, Karasu's like, oh, damn. But we see Nagi in the distance. He says, at this rate, I guess we'll win. I guess it'll end without me getting fired up. Do I really need Isagi around to get fired up? And then it's like going against like what we see Nagi and Rail talking about as well, and like in the NEL and the whole thing with Nagi not getting fired up anymore. This is great. This is actually great. So we see they restart the match once again. Oh, and the same thing that they did with like Nagi's death aura with the half death mask, they do it with Karasu with the half crow thing. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, nah, this art style just looks mad beautiful. Oh my god, this art style just looks mad beautiful. I cannot lie to you. So Karasu keeps Nagi away with his arm, you know, with his hand movement technique, and he passes the ball to Kiora, and they seem like they're just passing the ball around, bro. This is some crazy tiki-taka, bro. Like, put this team of 4 on Barca. I promise they will perform. Put this team on Barca. I promise they'll perform. And they're just, damn, what's with them? They're not playing like before. They have the ball, but they're not trying to attack. Oh, they are just passing around the ball, bro. They are just passing around the ball. And then Baro's getting upset. He's like, tricky bullshit. Did you lose your nerve? Come on, damn it. As if, dumbass. Y'all only have enough stamina for one more goal, right? You're charging at us like you're ready to end this match. If we dodge you and pass the ball around, we can shave away at your stamina. This is our fortified siege defense formation. Ah, now that's sick. I also love the like little like things like these that they do. Not like analogies, kind of. I guess they are kind of analogies. But like, you know, like the symbolism, the analogies, like these type of things that they put into the manga. Not only on the side story, but also the main manga, Blue Lock, as well. But this is nice. This is some high level ball keeping. No, they need to do this more. They need to like do this more. They need more team tactics like this. Hopefully, I am praying in the U20 World Cup we're gonna see so many formations and we're gonna see so many different tactics used, and not just like crazy goals but crazy plays as well. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. And then Zantetsu says they're just gonna chip away at us, and then he tries to, like, you know, sacrifice himself and tries to charge at Kiora while he has the ball, but he says that chivalry is a bad move as he passes the ball over him. But Shigiri also tries to sprint towards the ball where Karasu is, and he says that he won't let his sprint go to waste. But that's when Karasu says, oh, have you noticed, Redhead? Your first step is 0.4 seconds slower than at the start of the match. You won't make it with that mediocre speed. Again, they are making Karasu look like an absolute demon, bro. Like, again, like, people are like, oh, how did Karasu get Metavision? They're just handing Metavision to all of you. And this is the player that they gave Metavision to. Like, he's been a demon since the second selection. This is nice, bro. So he says, Chigiri just says that Karasu, he's picking up on minuscule changes that I haven't even noticed myself. And he just takes the ball away from Chigiri. His observational abilities are monstrous. It's at times like this that I wish I could be a striker hero. But getting heated up doesn't suit me as well as staying cool. When it comes to facing reality, I'm way ahead of you, dumbasses. So again, Karasu's like playing more calm-headed, more logically, and playing to his strengths, likely enough. A lot of people in my U20 captains video were telling me like, oh, Karasu should... What do you mean you told me? I never questioned the fact of Karasu getting Metavision, if that's what it was. Like, it made sense. Like, Karasu was always a top contender for it. But like, I was like saying that in my U20 captains video, a lot of people were telling me like, oh, like you should put Karasu in, like he's like so, like, because of like his analytical abilities and all that and playmaking. And I mean, yeah, it's not like I don't like agree, but again, in the main story there hasn't been much shown. And again, this, I'm only reading this now, so if I read this chapter now, it definitely would have affected my choices for the captains. He would have definitely been like the 5th pick, or 5th or 4th, more 5th. But again, this like just adds to his more analytical playmaking ability, and this is like really good. But again, there's nothing like this in the main story. This is what these are like the moments like these where I really value the side story for giving insight on characters that we're most likely never gonna see this well in the main story. Karasu, hopefully we will, but yeah. So we see Karasu manage to get the ball, and he tries to pass it, and it looks like Himizu's trying to get it or make the run for it. So Nagi tries to prepare for the attack and borrow as well, and Himizu, he passes it back to Karasu, and Karasu says that he'll become the anchor and suppress his ego to control this game. That's what's best for them to win. Y'all made me realize that my cool-headed personality, which keeps me from getting heated up at crucial times, and this habit of trying to understand people intellectually, all of it, this makes me extraordinary. Oh, this adds to Karasu's bag so much. Oh my god, this adds to Karasu's bag so much. Honestly, I might need to make a Karasu video on the second channel. Truly, I might really need to. Comes from my ability to stay calm. Oh my god. And he just stayed there as Otoya comes over him. Pause. Big pause. Comes over them, and he says, I like that about you, Karasu. And Karasu just tells him to shut up and score, you goofy ninja. Oh, bro, how many handstand shots have I seen in this game alone? I'm not complaining though, because look at that ninja, like, what is this, scythe? I don't know what weapon this is exactly, but look at that ninja, like, scythe thing that Otoya has mixed in with Karasu's crow. Oh my god, look at the little details. The scythe, the crow on Karasu's back, the crow feathers. Top bins, tied on the borderline. Yeah, I know the author was feeding when he said that, made that line for Kiora. I know he was feeding. Chain and sickle, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it is, a chain and sickle. Whoa, that's sick. I might make Karasu a genius like Prodigy. What do you mean? He's a prodigy, like, off rip. Weeb, I'm not gonna lie. I do understand your arguments of like some players playing as a like prodigies, but they're actually geniuses and vice versa. But I feel like you're trying to make the argument for a lot more players than they need to be. Like for example, Karasu is just a prodigy. His gene, like there's no reason to make him a genius for the sake of like because he's just being showcased as like a really smart player, you know what I mean? Like that's exactly what talented learners are supposed to be. I mean, he's a prodigy who can play with geniuses. I mean, yeah, but again, that's what prodigies are. Prodigies are supposed to be like the geniuses' rivals. Their prodigies are supposed to be like that bridge between regular players and geniuses to like kind of like connect their ideas, if that makes sense. The story already revealed he and Charles are talented learners. Nah, facts. We saw that last chapter, no? Because that's what Charles is, because some prodigies can't do it. I mean, because some prodigies can't do it, I don't think that makes like a whole new category. I think they just can't do it because, well, they can't do it. You know what I mean? They're not at that level yet. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the best example of it was in the third selection. If you guys remember when Nanase came in and he was talking about how he didn't understand Rin and Shido's movements, but he understood Isagi's. Rin and Shido are geniuses, Isagi's the prodigy, the talented learner, and Nanase is the regular average player. Nanase could possibly develop to be a talented learner and get that IQ up, but that's obviously left up to like hypotheticals and all that. But face value, Nanase regular person, Isagi's the bridge, and Rin and Shido are the geniuses. And Nanase couldn't understand the geniuses, but he could understand Isagi, making Isagi that bridge. I'm not saying like your whole idea is wrong, but like I'm just trying to say, right? But look at Sai, for example. Okay. Like, what do you mean? Like, Sai can play with genius. Not like he can play with geniuses. Like, again, like I feel like that bridge, like again, like a prodigy like Sai being able to play with like geniuses just like adds to his character. No? I think so. But I don't want to like go off the rails and assume what you're talking about. So if you like give me an example or something, then I'm gonna like talk about it and whatnot. But yeah, so we see, so yeah, Karasu just has that face. So we just saw like Karasu use like 10,000% of his brain power. Give him a high five and all that. Everyone on the team is kind of hype except for Karasu. He's just trying to be chill right now. And Team White is obviously in distress because they just made that comeback like crazy. So I guess they restart the game again, but they don't show it. But what it looks like to be is like both Zantetsu and Shigiri dashing and making that like diagonal dash parallel from each other. And Karasu says, guess they finally changed things up. Keep an eye on both sides. I can't do multiple full speed sprints anymore. So even if it's uncool, I'll use this speed. Oh wait, I think it's the chapter itself. I think it's the chapter itself actually. Nah, it's the chapter itself. Okay, you guys give me a second. Let me just maybe try and find another site. Because I want it to be in order. I don't want to deal with all the like... read episode Nagi, read episode Nagi, even though that's the same link. Do you guys are... Yeah, I don't think... This one could work. This one could work. I hope. I think so, yeah. And it's much better. But let me just get to that part that we were on real quick. I found it. Hopefully it's not the same. And that's actually in order. But yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, so like so this one just has like some pages missing. Do I want to deal with that though? Okay, you guys give me a second. I'm just gonna try and find another site. We'll just have many sites. We'll just have many sites on deck. But I'll just like continue that like talk that I was having with the weeb. Let me see here. No, that's not what I want to see. Yeah, so I don't think that. I think these are like only the main two sites, sadly. Hopefully it's in order here at least. Yeah, but we already passed this panel, but they don't have it here, so hopefully we'll just like switch back between the two, and hopefully with the other chapter it will like be normal. Okay, Prodigy, who are that in between Prodigy and Genius. I think there are only like 8 characters who are that. I can put Snuffy as that. Snuffy is a genius like Prodigy. Honored Snuffy is a different breed. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you exactly mean by like Snuffy is a genius like Prodigy? Because again, like, he doesn't have like any like. He's just a highly intelligent player. He has obviously like a good core and all of that, like good body, good foundation of technique. Other than that, there's nothing like genius with Snuffy. Let's see here. Okay, so Chigiri's here. He says they found a way to deal with our plan. What the heck do we do now? And Chigiri's on the floor. He's like, hey, are you okay, princess? And Chigiri says this strategy won't work anymore. We need to think of another approach. But Baro comes in and says there's nothing else. We've got to push through. Start with the ball next. So we'll attack once and score before they can steal the ball. Santetsu says, I see you. We have just enough energy to go all out one more time. Well, I guess that's the only way. Got it. Even if my leg rips off. And then as Chigiri's talking, Nagi says, no way. I'm sick and tired of this method. Let's change it up. Baro says, huh? Then do you have a better idea? And Nagi says, nope. But if it's the last time, I want to try something new. Oh, we about to get a Nagi speech. We got to get a Nagi speech, Nagi. Let's see if you bout that. Baro tells Nagi to get real, moron. An opinion without logic just sounds like the whining of a stray cat. Nah, but Nagi says, but it doesn't feel good. I'll be bored even if we win this way. Baro says, you think you get to choose how we win? You ain't looking at reality, so shut your trap. And then Nagi says that he just saw reality. I thought maybe that method would let us win, but it didn't work. If we try to face reality and play logically, we'll never win against Karasu. We can't win by looking at reality. So let's win with a dream. You want to go towards what fires you up, right? You want to be the world's coolest idiot, right? You want to crush our worst future, right? Whether we win or lose, this next goal will be the last the 4 of us fight together. Let's live in a dream as we say bye-bye. Oh, nah, that's cold, Nagi. Nah, that's cold, Nagi. That's cold, Nagi. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. Good speech from Nagi. Good speech from Nagi. Nah, this is fire, though. This is fire. Yeah, so, yeah, I think, low-key, when you kind of think about it, maybe Baro took Nagi's advice in the Neo Egos League. Because not, like, realistically, like, Baro is more like a logical player. And obviously now he's on Ubers, which is a logical team. But then he usurped Ubers and pretty much made the irrational play. But he, like, said that he wanted to do, like, how he wanted to live how he lived. He wanted to live how he wants to live, like as a king, and be like the king of football and all that, and be true to his ego. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. There's so much dissecting you could really do from it. I just don't have all the right words right now, so I don't want to like say anything like too stupid right now. But isn't Snuffy technically the best player in the world? Yeah, stated by Noah, he's like technically in Noah's thought, in Noah's brain, Snuffy is technically the best player in the world when it comes to like overall. Most characters who have metavision are gonna be in that category. Only one who isn't is Nico. What do you mean? Like what category of talented learners or prodigy or? Nah, because Nico is a talented learner, no doubt. No doubt. There is no doubt that Nico was a talented learner.
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Okay, let's start off with, I think this is gonna like the last chapter that released it. I think it released pretty recently. But it is chapter 29 of episode Nagi, titled Realize. So we see a backstory with Nagi and Rayo, with Rayo saying, "You and me are gonna win the World Cup, Nagi. That's my new dream. Nagi, let's play soccer." Rayo, thanks to you, I've also become someone who can talk about dreams. You want to go towards what fires you up, right? You want to be the world's coolest idiot, right? You want to crush our worst future, right? Whether we win or lose, this next goal will be the last time the four of us fight together. I'm still changing. Let's live in a dream as we say bye-bye. But that's when Baro gets the ball and just slams it at Nagi's neck, trying to like fucking paralyze him. Way to go to try and like ruin the moment, Baro. Come on now. Talented geniuses or talented learners? Again, like, do you mean talented learners or prodigy genius, prodigy, or prodigy genius? I'm sure Nico and Karasu is a pure prodigy. But again, it's like, that's what I was saying, like you're like, I understand why you're making like that bit in between, like between the genius and the prodigy, like genius is playing like prodigy and vice versa. I understand why. Like, I do agree there's like some characters who haven't like realized their ego, or back then you can make the argument that they were like a genius playing a prodigy or vice versa because they haven't realized their ego till their Neo Egos League. But as of right now, most players in the Blue Lock Project have realized their ego, so it's really clear to see which one's a talented learner and which one's a genius. Nico and Karasu, I don't think it's like I don't think the argument of like pure prodigy like works, because all the talented learners are pure prodigies. You know what I mean? Because they play like a genius, or they wanted to play like a genius, that doesn't mean it's like a prodigy playing as a genius. But again, it's like that idea of misunderstanding. Again, a lot of people try and like take Isagi's like word as like the Bible. Isagi did not understand the difference between a genius and a prodigy just until a few chapters ago. He didn't understand that concept, and then he understood it. So then he was able to realize that he is not only not a genius, but he shouldn't be playing like a genius, because he's not playing to his strengths, because then that's literally suicide. So he's playing as a talented learner, because as talented learner he's playing to his strengths, which is his logical thinking, analytical thinking, you know, like, you know, more of the mental aspect of the game, being superior to those who have more of the physical physical advantage at the sport. The debate will explain, because my main example is Sai. He doesn't understand, bro. Yeah, like I mean, again, like you could say he still doesn't understand because like the whole like Spain thing, but we haven't seen direct like idea of it, that like, you know, because we haven't seen Sai speak on it, we can't say too much. He could either not understand it still, or he can understand it but accepted that like he just can't compete with them in that sense. Neither did Rin, because he was playing like a prodigy until destroyer mode. Destroyer mode makes him a prodigy, but it's not like destroyer mode. Wait, what? Oh no, it's not like destroyer mode makes Rin a genius. It's not like destroyer mode makes Rin a genius. Rin is a genius, but like that's why I mean like those in betweens. Like Rin is a genius, default, like period, point blank period right there. Rin is a genius, and because that's his true ego, because he discovered that. So his destroyer mode is his true like playing style, his true ego, and his like I guess beginning play style that we saw in the beginning of the series. That's more of like, I'm not gonna say that's like a copy of Sai's, but it low-key is once you start to see the resemblance and go back on the story. But like yeah, like, but like that's what I mean by I get though like the in-betweens, but the in-betweens are kind of unnecessary in that sense. Honored, I think Sai is a talented learner who played like a genius. No, like that's not what I'm arguing. Like I understand that he was trying to play. It seems like the bait. He went to Spain, tried to play like a genius, saw real geniuses, couldn't compete. But that's what I'm saying is, because we haven't seen that, we can't say that he doesn't or he does understand yet. He's naturally a genius, but his mindset was a prodigy. Yeah, that's what I'm not like, we can get into the debate later on Friday, but like that's, oh my god, that wasn't what I was talking about exactly. But we can get into the debate on Friday, because I'm like, I don't know, like this debate low-key makes me start, oh my god, it's already starting. This debate makes me lose my sanity the more that I like go into it, and the more I try to understand it. But like, no shade on you, no shade on no one, but I'm gonna finish this chapter. We're gonna do a tier list, and then I think that's gonna cut it with the stream, and then I'll follow up with you, Weeb, later with the Friday stream with Genius and Prodigy, and then hopefully we can get that done and sorted out with. And again, like this debate, I'm trying to get you to see where I'm coming from with these ideas, and then hopefully I can see where you're coming from with some of your ideas. But at the end of the day, like, again, like, I'm not gonna treat it as like you educating me or me educating you and making it like one definitive like answer, you know what I mean? Isagi's on the opposite journey, because if you use the light novel, which is canon, of course Prodigy won't understand. JK. Bruh, chill. We'll get into that later. Next stream. So Baro says, why is what a pain man like you saying some proper shit and getting all fired up? And Nagi just says, that's hurt. You want to go again, King? But Baro says, fine then, I'll play this soccer. You can win with dreams. So Nagi says, cool. And then Zantetsu agrees, says yes, he'll do it too. And then Shigiri is obviously on board. And then Nagi sees that his fire is spreading to others. Everyone else is changing too. Well then, tell me your dreams. Be the best in the world. Best in the world. Crush Isagi. And then he says that dreams are amazing. He says, I see. So what should we do? You don't have a plan? Why'd I say my dream? Yeah, I figured. For now, let's scale down our dreams a bit. What, like, another framework of it? Right, make them practical. What do you guys want to do in this match for the sake of your dream? Score a goal. Score the last goal. Win because of me. Sounds about right. Let's narrow it down more. What have you left undone in this match? In that case, I want to beat Kiora in a one-on-one. that Kansai jerk with the spiky hair, I want to blow past him. I'd like that ninja guy to eat my dust. Good. And I actually want to totally crush Himizu with these dreams. Okay, so yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I'm gonna make a video with like Manchan and Barcha and kind of like connect episode Nagi with it, because I'm starting to see some good connections. Like, this is what I was thinking of, but then this is like proof now. This is good. This is good. This is good. We'll combine them to win and make them all come true at once. We'll each complete our own objective and get the ball to the goal. Then the last shot will go to whoever can make it. How's that sound? Okay, it's Operation Win with Dreams. It's gonna be tough, but this is the only way we can all focus on. Yeah, it's a change from we must do this to we want to do this. An egotistic formation. An egoistic formation. Why did I say egotistic? It is egotistic. Egotistic. Oh my god. Guys, it's starting to happen. The prodigy versus genius debate is actually frying my brain as we speak. Okay. In the end, this only sounds strange for a bunch of individualists like us. How's that sound, Captain What a Pain? No complaints here. Let's win with those dreams. We see these four cold as ever. I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of the cold standoffs we see. Oh, this is sick. Next is the last point. Okay, let's crush them. Let's hit this climax. Yeah, come on, you bastards. Time to give them a taste of reality. Oh, and then they have the cold standoff. Why is Otoya posing like some stand? Anywho. I can't lose. I don't want to lose. I've got to go to Isagi. To the fiery place, I still don't know, as they restart the match for the final time, I assume, because it says final restart. So we see Chigiri pass the ball to Nagi. Kiora comes on to him, and he says, alright, in a simple close quarters fight, I can't visualize a way to beat Kiora. So he flicks the ball, a spin trap. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2-stage volley, 3-stage volley, what's about to happen? Spin trap on Kiora. Kiora's shocked. So I'll drag him into my world. Oh, he makes a spin trap feint with backspin into a lob pass. So Kiora tries to get it, but Nagi flicks it over, and Kiora tries to, like, you know, keep up with him. It says, too naive, white-haired beanpole. You don't like tackling? Let's get physical. So then Kiora comes in and tries to get physical with Nagi, and he says, you fell for a pipsqueak. As he rolls over Kiora, he's like, huh? He used my tackle to spin himself. You said dance battle, right? Oh my god. Another handstand thing. And he handstands on Kiora. Sky high air flare pass. Oh my god. That's disrespectful as fuck. Oh my god. He just hit that on Kiora. He says, whoa, cool. And I think that's Otoya actually meant it all cool. And that's when Zantetsu comes into the side. He says, I'm not so sure about that, ninja legs. Oh my god, bro. This actually genuinely reminds me. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm seeing that it's a little too small. This genuinely reminds me of that one moment when Chigiri just sped past everyone in Team Y, I believe. Like the Wanimo Bros, when Chigiri sped past them. Oh, that's beautiful. Up for a ninja speed battle? Sup, you're on, Four Eyes. And as they chase down the ball, Local Express. They chase down the ball. Bullet Train. Zantetsu looks like he has a lead. Local Express. Magvul. And I guess he manages to get the ball before Otoya? Motor Car. And he manages to get the ball to Chigiri. And he says he'll keep it rolling. We see Himizu right on him. He's like, no, little liar. You've only got one all-out sprint left, right? I'm going to use that last one right now. Coming through. Oh, and he kicks the ball to past Himizu, not towards him, past him. And he's just coming through. Oh, if you're too busy thinking about consequences. And he says, you idiot, are you trying to destroy yourself? Then dreams never come true. Oh, another beautiful spread battle, and he speeds past Himizu. He tries to grab him. A tactical foul. This is reality. If I fall, our play will stop. I won't let my last sprint and this fire go to waste. And he manages, even though he fouls, he manages to connect the pass to borrow, it seems. And he says, good work, princess. Now rest up. They're about 33 yards, 30 meters away from the net. I know your range, extraordinary king. Win. Crush. I'll shoot. So he comes up. Oh, this is actually a perfect matchup too, because this is the king of irrationality versus the king of rationality. I mean, excluding from Misaki in this arc. But oh my god, he hits him with the chop feint. And says, ain't gonna happen, dumbass, as he tries to keep up with him. But he just smacks his hand away. Or tries to, but he still tries to apply that. And tries to keep Baro away. And Nagi says, over here. And Cross is like, what? He's like, you came to a great spot to act as bait. Oh, nah. And as Karasu was distracted for like a second, and Kiora tries to block his shot, Baro manages to shoot. Nagi made me react a second too late. He used that gap to force it through. Oh, does Kiora actually interfere with it? He says, this is the borderline. Oh, nah. So I think he actually, okay, so Kiora like touched it. Kiora actually managed to touch it. So Kiora managed to touch it. And Shigeru's like, no. Can it get there? And Zantetsu screams for it to go in. Oh, shoot. Ah, it hit the corner. Oh, my God. And Otoyo gets the second ball. He says, let's go, baby. Time to show you my final counter ninja technique. Heh, you're the best, guys. Smash that last goal. Oh, my God. And they're about to do a counter. They're like, for real? Dreams aren't enough to win? Only those who have dreamed know the pain of when they don't come true. If you're gonna throw me away, just do it then. Damn it. Oh, Rayo, the way you felt back then, I feel like I kind of get it now. You're a pain, Rayo. I don't care anymore. Your dream with me was disappearing, and I said something so cruel to you. And Baro just tells everyone to move back for defense. And Rayo's just thinking about Rayo. I mean, Nagi's just thinking about Rayo, apologizing, saying he was so stupid. I need to see you and tell you, but first I need to win here, otherwise I'll have no right to see you. Ending off the chapter. Oh, we're gonna see something crazy from Nagi. We're going to see something amazing from Nagi. Oh, that's crazy. Nah, but this is good. This is like this like adds to the narrative, because again, only those who have dreamed know the pain of when they don't come true. So then you gotta work past that. You like when they don't come true the first time, you got to keep going. And I think that's Nagi's problem, kind of, and he still kind of deals with it, but I think he's about to overcome it. Oh, and I just love the art. Oh my god, I just love the art. So it's like he's kind of like stuck, and then he like forces his way out. Oh, that's also another beautiful ass panel. People need to make more colored panels of Episode Nagi, because Episode Nagi just has all like the good panels. I'm not even gonna hold you. I am hyped to see the next chapter. I don't know when this dropped, but hopefully next chapter we see a banger though. No cap. But how do you guys feel about Episode Nagi? You guys let me know. Rate Episode Nagi. I'm about to pull up the tier list. And we're gonna. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Episode Nagi performance. Let's get it. Episode Nagi performance. Let's get it. Oh wait, what the heck just happened? Okay, so why did it restart everything? Damn, why did it restart everything? That's actually like such a bummer. Hold up, chat. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what is going on. Nah, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know how the chapter was though. But okay, so player of the match, great performance, mid performance, low performance. But I don't even know if I can do a tier list on that because they all were performing, and we just read 2 chapters. And they all like no one's low performance. I don't even think anyone's mid performance. They're all performing at such a high rate. I don't even think I can rank that. Wow. And again, beautiful art. Beautiful art. Like, look at, they're making Nagi look so good. They're making me turn into more of a Nagi fan than I really am. That is fucking beautiful as fuck. Jesus. Wow. Wow. But yeah, I think that's gonna cut it with the stream though, Chad. I think that's gonna cut it with the stream though. I know the release of the other chapter wasn't long, and we're gonna get another break next week. But I'm gonna cook up something for you guys. I'm gonna cook up something for y'all. Maybe another spin the wheel for the last one of the year. Who knows? Who knows? Also, yeah, the last stream of the year is gonna be crazy. That is gonna be crazy. Josh, what type of egoist are you? If I had to like choose between like the holistic and like, I have to actually pull up that chart though, like the whole like ego types. Let me pull up the chart actually. Okay, between all the 4 categories: freedom world style, restriction self style, and freedom self style. Honestly, if you were to ask me, Honored, I think, cause I don't know, because there's been many times where like the freedom world style would work, but then also like the restriction self style has also, like, I've also benefited from it many times over. I think of self and freedom for yourself. Self and freedom? Oh, so like botcher. Yeah, like that's not, I don't know. I think overall, I think restriction and world style. I think in terms of like ego type, that would be me. I think that would best describe me.
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
But yeah, I think that's gonna, I think world is good for you since your channel is based off of analysis. Nah, you right for sure. You right, Honored, you right. But I think I'm gonna end it off with this here. I think I'm gonna end off the stream here. Appreciate all of you guys who tuned into the stream, joined up. Appreciate all of you guys who couldn't stick here until the end, but I appreciate all of you who have. Honored, weeb. But yeah, hopefully next chapter, or I guess the next half of the Blue Lock chapter, ends up being a good one. I hope that that next chapter, episode Nagi, chapter 30, we're gonna get a goal, and we're gonna get like peak Nagi moments and all that. Make sure to join the Discord, you know, to stay tapped into the community, stay tapped into everything that I post. Also follow the Instagram and Twitter at the DarkheroJosh, to also be updated on everything that I do content wise, and maybe like real life and what I do day to day. But yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys do have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next stream, and see ya.